the visiting student rabbi at the time was Rabbi Sharon Kleinbaum, who I love dearly, and who, in her own words, can't carry a tune in a bucket. And they were being very gracious and warm and asking me to participate in the service as a newcomer. And, it was small enough that everyone knew everybody else, and so they knew I was new. And they were being very welcoming by having me do something on the bima, and they knew I read Hebrew because we'd been talking a little bit about my story. So they had me come to the bima to do something that normally is chanted. And so it was the Chatzi Kaddish and the Reader's Kaddish, and so I chanted that, and Sharon looked at me and said, "Oh, honey, we need to talk." And she said, "Please stay after services. I need to talk to you." And I was, of course, so busy being completely mystified at how someone from clearly a traditional background, the way she used Yiddish, her love of Yiddishkeit, her ease with the tradition, a clear depth of knowledge and experience with the tradition, told me she had a traditional upbringing of some kind. How did she get up there in a full tallis and kippah and everything else as an out lesbian in a burial shroud, in a kittel? How did she get there from where I'm sitting? Because she must have been sitting where I'm sitting at some point in her experience. So I was desperate to talk to her after services. So we had this amazing conversation, and she said, "You are going to be my chazanit. You're going to be the cantor for the rest of the holidays. So tomorrow you'll do what you know, because I know you know this, and this, and then I'm sending you the tapes and the prayer book, and you're gonna be the cantor for Yom Kippur." And I was like I wasn't even sure I'd wanted to walk through the door, and the next thing I knew, I was studying with tapes, and the first female voice I ever heard chanting liturgy in a synagogue was my voice chanting Kol Nidre. That High Holidays, it's still an incredibly powerful memory.